John and I are on the trail of the Vikings. We're determined to put right the wrongs of our history when it comes to these seafaring warriors.
The Vikings demonstrate one thing, the occupational hazard of living in the greatest country in the world. Everyone wants to come here. You see, the Vikings were so desperate to come here, they even invented celestial navigation and sailing. And also, we didn't go looking for them. No, of course not. Why would you, when you live in the greatest country in the world?
The Vikings were masters at sea. Their sailing skills were second to none, and their use of water rather than land to cover vast distances gave them an advantage they made the most of, more than any other civilization at the time. Their trade networks spanned from Iceland to Constantinople, and from Ireland all the way to the most remote parts of modern-day Russia. But what was the key to success on those ocean voyages? Luck or ingenuity? John and I are off to the Viking coast, 34 miles east of York, to find out.
Bridlington.
Yes, very nice.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, bracing.
You into sailing?
I can't say...
It's no, isn't it? Yeah, well, the thing is, we talked about Viking boats, right? So what we got here is the nearest thing there is to a Viking boat in our current age. And we're going to see how the Vikings would sail into and through the wind and all that sort of
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Faithfully recreated.
Faithfully recreated.
Hewn from the living wood.
Exactly. Come on in.
OK, great.
Good luck. Right. Morning.
The Vikings built their boats with simple tools, but they designed them with unparalleled expertise. Their longboats, sleek wooden vessels, were light, fast, and easier to maneuver than any other boats of their time. The incredible thing is, Vikings understood the dynamics of how a ship moved through the water.
Well, she's filling nicely.
They designed and built wide enough hulls to ensure a safe transit, just like our cobble boat.
So, John, you feeling suitably enigmatic and windswept?
I do. I feel like Hemingway.
Yeah, you...
I feel good.
It's a strong look.
It is. The old man on the sea. Well, the oldish man.
Middle-aged man
on the sea. It is lovely.
Yeah. Well, this is great. So, what is the similarity with this and a Viking boat?
At the moment, the way the sail's set, we're sort of letting it fly, so we're running before the wind a little bit, right? So that is a similarity with the sail.
But this is all about how you sail into the wind and back, because the wind basically, if you're sailing to England from Norway or Sweden or Denmark, the wind's in your face, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it'd be all right going home, running for it.
Yeah, but they're zigzagging across the coast like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do now, isn't it?
What we're going to do now is come about, tack.
Come about and tack.
Yeah,
excellent.
come about and tack.
The excitement.
Righto, straight down. Drop it, let it go. Right down, all the way. Good. On top of the top. Righto, get her up.
But there, look. The wind in the sail and everything, look. Beautiful. Yeah. It's all about your helmsman, though. It's all to do with the quality of your helmsman, right? Yeah.
I'm very aware that a lot of sailors have no fingers. It does fill me with fear.
While medieval sailors kept their bearings by hugging the shoreline, Viking mariners sailed thousands of miles on open seas with no land in sight. These masters of the ocean navigated by using the wind, the weather, the wildlife, and the stars. They even used calcite crystals called sunstones to fix the position of the sun and therefore their bearings after sunset and on cloudy days.
Well, that's a tack.
Yeah. But that's a lot of work.
Yeah. You feel it now again, can't you?
Yeah, I can, right on my backside.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It's a palaver, isn't it, Dave?
It is, yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're a finely tuned artist with this boat.
Yeah. You know, you've just got to feel for her all the time. You know, really are feeling the boat to get the best out of her.
Well, that's why you're so trim, isn't it? Because you're constantly working the boat.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, I don't know about you, John. I'm getting a feeling like I want to go into shore and do some pillaging.
Light pillaging?
Yeah.
I'm all for a loot.
Yeah.
Maybe a 99 and a bit of rock.
If we ever make it back to shore, John and I will be off to see a Viking expert. Because I have a cheeky suspicion that by the late 9th century, all the hype about Viking raiding and trading was just rehashed versions of the earlier stories. So, did the Vikings move in for good? And if so, why?
So here we are with the wise woman, John.
Greetings, wise woman.
Thank you. I am both wise and a woman.
Excellent.
Well,
That's reassuring.
2 out of 2. Brilliant. Right, so what we were wondering is, obviously, the thing that everyone knows about the Vikings is the bit where they turn up and kick stuff over and steal it and then sail off again. But they do actually settle. That's the point of Yorkshire, isn't it? It's a Viking settlement.
I think that's the part that we forget. They didn't just come, raid, grab stuff, go away. They came, they stayed, they became us. When you look across the north in particular, so much of the landscape has been peppered with names, Wodensbury, you know, places where the gods would have been worshipped, but all those towns that end in BY, Whitby, Grimsby, they're all Viking settlements. And we forget the very fabric of our language, the pronouns we use, they, them, they're from Old Norse, and the days of the week. When you think about Woden's Day, Thor's Day, Freya's Day, they are Viking gods. So they are right deep in the heart of what it is to be in the British Isles.
So we're Vikings, right?
You could argue that. I mean, I'm Polish-Irish.
Well, then you are a Viking, because the Vikings, they settled in Ireland, didn't they? Dublin is the Viking name.
Totally,
Isn't it?
totally.
Deep Pool or whatever, and then Poland was Viking contact as well.
Absolutely.
Canute's mother was Polish.
Yep, absolutely. They were marrying in with local families, with nobility, and yes, they would set up their main trading hubs along the coast, but there was so much integration, and it was because, really, in lots of ways, they were very similar. Their ways of life were very similar, their halls, the things that they would occupy their time with. They were integrating, fully integrating. You may take your leave, gentlemen.
Thank
I will
you,
have
wise
more
woman.
wisdom for you later.
Thank you. I mean, I feel wiser now. I don't know about you.
I'm much wiser.
I really think John and I are onto something here. The Vikings don't appear to be the bloodthirsty raiders history would have us believe. They were far more advanced, even cultured. It's said the greatest badge of honour was bestowed upon those with an almost mystical talent, one every village relied upon.
Right. Vikings axes, right?
Yeah.
We want an I want an axe.
OK.
So we're going to see a man about an axe.
Well, let's go see the blacksmith.
Yeah.
The smith had skills and processes of working with metal that were a complete mystery to the average Viking. So much so, they were thought to have magical powers. They carefully guarded the secrets of their craft, revealing them only to their chosen apprentice.
Jason, hello.
Hello, Jason.
Hello.
Hiya.
So what you got here? Because it looks like lots of things for, like, basically chopping people up or, you know, stabbing them.
Yeah, these are all different types of weapons that were available in the Viking period. We've obviously got axe, single-edged sword there, which is from Norway. This is like often called a Norwegian langsax. Then we have, these are saxes, which are just single-edged knives.
And where are they getting the iron from? Because it's the Iron Age, right?
Iron's quite common. One of the common sources of iron is bog iron, which is it's found in really marshy areas. So if you get a really stagnant piece of bog, and you can see like an oil slick, the sort of rainbow colours on the top of the water, there's a good chance there's some bacteria in there that produce these nodules of iron oxide, and these can be melted down.
It's quite porous, that. Is that kind of low grade?
Yeah, yes, it is. It's just big lumps of rust, basically.
Yeah.
The really high-grade iron is hematite. This is the sort of iron that you get from deep mines. In the Viking period, it's sort of open cast sort of seams, you know, on the surface. But some of the really good quality iron they're bringing in from Afghanistan. So
What?
The Vikings were trading right into the Mediterranean and into Constantinople.
So that would come down the Silk Road, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a big trade, and they're bringing silks in as well.
Yeah. Then the weapons get bigger over there. So we've got daggers and we've got swords and we've got spears. But, I mean, these axes are like...
Yeah, this two-handed axe, this is commonly known as the Dane axe.
So that blade is really, 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 really sharp.
Yes.
And you swing it about... Yeah, you'll have your eye out with that.
One of the most common weapons of the period is spear.
Yeah.
It's so easy to make. Most blacksmiths would be able to make one. It's just a socket with a point.
So what this all means is that blacksmiths are really busy and really, really important.
Yeah, without the blacksmith, you wouldn't have tools for carpentry, farming equipment, cooking pots were made out of iron, everything for everyday use.
One-stop shop.
I like to think it's the most important man in the village.
Well, shall we make something?
Yeah, we'll make a spearhead.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it because you're the most important man in the village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I like to say.
As well as iron and steel, copper, bronze, lead, And many precious metals were also used by the ancient Viking smiths to produce some of their masterpieces, like coins and jewellery.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, well, if you want to kneel down there.
Yeah, sure. So this is an anvil of
Yeah.
sorts.
Yeah.
What are the different names of these?
Yeah, well, you've got the main block of the anvil there. That's where you're going to do all the hammering.
Yeah.
So in the Viking period, you often just use a big rock, a big stone to hammer things at.
So what temperature is this in centigrade in the middle?
Probably around sort of 1300.
Right,
like
really?
that. So this is ready now, so.
Cook your pizza on that quickly, wouldn't you?
Like that?
Right.
Yep, tip it on the edge. Edge up, that's it. Go and hit it.
And
That's it.
I'm making a point, yeah?
So all your power is coming from your shoulder and your elbow, and then all your accuracy goes through your wrist.
He's good, isn't he?
Yep.
John, you're into this.
I'm enjoying this.
Is that okay? We'll get it hot.
Amazing, this. So primitive, but so effective, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all you needed.
John, you're a natural.
Thing is, with blacksmithing, is to get as much work done as you
While
can.
it's hot.
While it's hot. The saying,
Constantly turning it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. Hence the saying, strike while the iron's hot.
Strike while the iron's hot. There we go. Two jobs. Bit of countdown going on there.
Yeah.
Ba-dum, ba-da-da. Boom.
That's definitely a spearhead. Amazing.
Spear of Destiny.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've never felt more like a man. Fire, metal, and a hammer. I really did. Oh, do I get it? Oh, my goodness me. Wow, look at that. I shall treasure this. I'll put this on my mantelpiece. Look at that. Wow. I'm glad I don't drink anymore, because I'll probably do someone in.
The Vikings are falling squarely into one of those... this is the thing historians like to do. They go, well, it's much more complicated than that, actually. And it's mainly to justify the fact they work in a university and read books all day. But this is much more complicated than that. They're not just... They aren't the sort of cartoon raiders and sort of bad guys that people have been led to believe, I think.